It's only when we're able to recognize and heal the emotional wounds that we can transform these behaviors and build healthier and more fulfilling connections. Many of us are so focused intensely on our professional capabilities while simultaneously we neglect our emotional intelligence and mental health literacy. The gap in knowledge can easily prevent us from recognizing or being fully aware of the emotional wounding and other mental health issues in ourselves and other people. The fact that we haven't learned to work constructively with our emotions, it means that we end up suppressing, avoiding, we fail to process our emotional responses. It creates this emotional blindness. And that prevents us from clearly seeing the individuals that we get involved with. And so we often find ourselves attracted to individuals or form attachments to those that are highly dysfunctional, maybe have substance abuse issues, maybe borderline tendencies, or a malignant narcissist, or just people who are mentally unstable. And because we lack the ability to access and process our authentic emotional responses, we're more likely to feel that we're somehow responsible for their lack of availability or for their abusive or behavior, that they don't love us or just whatever. And then because we're not processing our emotions, it just makes it so much harder for us to let go of those individuals and relationships. Whether it's a person that's just not a good match for us or if they're abusive, it's that much harder for us to let go and move on in our lives when the relationship is not working. Many of us have come to believe that showing emotion is a sign of weakness, and therefore we tend to suppress or ignore our feelings. But the emotions that we're not processing, they accumulate in our bodies over time, and they manifest as physical stress. And over time, this physical pathology, like some kind of illness, but also manifesting as burnout, anxiety, depression, and more severe mental illness. Our inability to effectively process our emotions creates a kind of emotional blindness that can distort our perceptions of others. So we're more likely to find ourselves repeatedly drawn to people who complicate our lives, even causing us enormous harm, leading us into unhealthy relational dynamics because we just can't see the warnings or the red flags. We also can't recognize our own unmet emotional needs.